Okay, so here is a quick view of the St. Francis and Alta Bates locations. This is the lobby. We're going to first see St. Francis first. The lobby going into the facility. Obviously, it's in San Francisco, so it's going to be a little older. The building's a little older, but it's a pretty nice facility. Um, this is Maddie going into the elevator. They're going up. Inside the elevator, um, there was a sign there. Clearly, half of it was in Chinese, the other half was in English. It's probably a good sign. Um, this was the lobby on the seventh floor. It's all one floor for St. Francis, and not a particularly large floor either. So it's kind of a relatively small facility, which is good. The nurse station was right in the center, so it's kind of friendly spot coming in. The staff was all really super nice and friendly coming out. Everyone asked, can I help you? With lots of smiles, friendly people. You can see one of the rooms there in the background, and one interesting thing was you really didn't see any patients. It wasn't like this skilled nursing place where just a parking lot full of old people. So, um, uh, random Asian person there, but this is the nurse facility. So you can kind of see here it's a, just one central spot, and then everything else kind of rings around this all the way on either side of where all the rooms are. Um, this is going to the left here, right by the, so the nurse's station is over here, and this is going over here towards some of the rooms. Jen met me here and took us through a little tour. I did note that there was a stack of English newspapers, the Chronicle, as well as Chinese papers. Again, another indication of how much the Asian patients tend to dominate there. Anywhere between 30 and 50% of the patients are Chinese there at any given time. um, this is a quick shot of their gym, which is right there on the same floor, so you don't have to go to a different floor to get to it. And it's good sized. It was nice. It was clean. They had a lot of great, devices and machines there, and a lot of therapy balls. You can see here. This is the one big table they had where they're doing work. The nice thing is this is the view looking out the window from there, so you got a view of the bay and the mountains in the distance there. This is the zero gravity machine. This is a little edge of a staircase that they work on their steps going up and down. Here's a stationary bike they can work on. Um, you'll see this again a little bit later. That's Jen giving you the tour of the spot, and again, just really friendly, nice spot, really sunny and bright right there where they were. Another shot of it. You can see the length right here. We've got this parallel bars. Lots of games for them to do, activities if they want to play together on. The little stepping area if they work here. But it wasn't super huge because again, it's a smaller facility. It's all on one floor, and you can see the building's a little older because it's San Francisco, but clean and very very nice. Parallel bars right here that people are working on. Um, this is looking out the window of one of the parallel bars. You can see there's a stair stepper there for them to work on. Again, nice view out there. Just another corner of the gym where they had some of their wheelchairs and stuff. So you can see the wheelchairs there. And then I took some more panoramic views of this, and again, now you can see there's a couple windows right there that you can look straight out, and looks right out onto a nice view of San Francisco. And again, over here you can see you can see a bit of the Golden Gate Bridge there, so it's a pretty sweet view there, and just a really nice spot. This is the view right down the street, right outside the window here, and this is the zero gravity machine. This is where they can strap you in so that you're suspended. Your feet still touch this treadmill, but there's no weight on your feet, so you can really focus on just walking and getting the coordination down. So this is probably this is the newest, most sophisticated machine they had there. Bigger, wider view of the area here. Again, there's the parallel bars. Manny's checking a couple things over here and stepper and so forth. So this is all stuff you've already seen, but I just, Maddie took pictures at the same time I was taking pictures. This is a shot of just one of the halls, and again, you can see there's nobody around. It's a lot like a hospital. I mean, everyone's kind of in their rooms. They do emphasize a certain amount of social time, and you'll see the dining room here in just a minute. But you can see from the light fixtures and the doors and everything. It's an older, a little older building, but again, super clean and really nice. Everything. Again, signs of Chinese influence there. The two main doctors who run this floor, the seventh floor acute care, um, both speak Mandarin but understand Cantonese, which means they probably speak some Cantonese. The staff, the nurses, as well as the therapists. There are people on staff who speak directly. They're not necessarily through translators. They actually speak Cantonese. So there's no need for a translator. Shot of one of the rooms. All the rooms are singles there. They have a couple rooms that are shared rooms, but they're not even being used as shared rooms because they're pretty light right now. They said they see no reason why they would use them as shared rooms. So everyone right now has a solo room. And again, you can see a nice view out the window here. Here's looking at this one room that she showed me here. And again, there's the Golden Gate Bridge and the Marin Hills. Lots of light, as you can see, assuming it's not a foggy day. Here's the bathroom. Looks like a pretty good shot there. Really close. This is the bed. The corner right here, you can see the bed. And this is the dining room. You can go in here, and this is, again, they emphasize the people getting together each day to socialize and get a chance to do some interaction. And if it is between 30 and 50% Chinese, that'll be nice for mom to be able to kind of see folks there. The earlier you saw, the one patient we saw, he was in the, let's see, we'll go back to that. This is the one patient that we saw. Just kind of like a middle-aged man, maybe 50, 60, so like that, getting some therapy done. Seemed like a nice guy, and just doing some work right here. He was the only one in there in that room by himself. So lots of space, lots of room, and so forth. Dining room, and this is the dining room. A nice big television, and it feels like a dining room. They got some reclining chairs. They also allow for family members to spend the night. They set out cots, or you can sit up on these chairs and so forth, which was kind of cool. And here's like a nice panoramic view of that whole room, kind of a wide angle shot. It's a little microwave, and it just feels like a nice little room. So the next shot's here. This is the first shot of Alta Bates, and this is on their 4th floor. Alta Bates is huge. They are ranked number 2 in the nation, or voted number 2, second in the nation for their acute care. So that's something to take into account, but very modern, very nice. The building's only been there for a year. They have 3 floors of acute care. 3rd and 4th floors are primarily where most of the patients are staying, I believe. The 2nd floor, so it's floors 2, 3, and 4. 2nd floor is their gym, and it's enormous. I'll show you here in a second. But even here, this is their 4th floor gym. You can see relatively new equipment here because it's only a year old. And there's one of those tables. We saw that other guy working on there. Just another angle, that's that table, but here's a little parallel bar for the work on. So if you're doing a certain amount of therapy here, that doesn't require all the tools at the gym, you can do it there right on your floor, not have to go to another floor to do it. Another shot of the parallel and a bunch of walkers that are there. So again, it's kind of like this curved hallway, new, modern, new light fixtures, everything's super clean and modern. I took a little snapshot in this one room. They all appeared to be singles. There's the bed, nothing to write home about, but the view, that's not the view, that's the bathroom. But easy access bathroom there. This is the view out the window, not bad. You can see, San Francisco from here. And that's a nice clean spot in Oakland that is sitting out on top of a nice blurry shot of the board, but there was, I'm not sure why I took a shot of this, but moving on. So again, no patients to be seen, people primarily in their rooms, but it's, again, not the parking lot of, seniors lying around and, just getting really super depressing. It's nice and spacious and so forth. On this particular floor, there looked like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, receiving therapy at that time. So it's not a lot of people in a pretty good sized floor. There were 2 nurses stations on either end of the floor, so it's big, which has its pros and cons. It's a lot like Eden. It looks a lot like Eden, actually. But if it's big, that means that it's the potential to slip between the cracks. I don't know. This is their dining room on the 4th floor. Now, this looks a lot more like a lunchroom, and you can see they've set out placemats for all the patients who are there right now. So they obviously encourage, and I didn't get a chance to talk to I didn't get the tour, so I'm taking that. I'm assuming that this is, placemats that they leave out, and they tell people to interact also. But this was not quite as homey and nice as that dining room at St. Francis. Just another shot of it. Again, more placemats here where people are supposed to sit and eat. Another shot of the hall. This is the one patient I saw walking through there at one point. But again, just super clean floor. These are some of the shots of the gym. Now, already you can see this gym is enormous. These are, wall-to-wall windows and just a lot of modern machinery here. This is like some sort of pedal machine. 3 of those tables all set to go along with this table right here. Just another shot, another angle, some more modern machine. There's another zero gravity machine here, treadmill here. Little walking parallel bar thing here, some pedal bikes over here that I do a close up. You sit in here. I think they turn them around so you get easy access to sit in, and they spin you around, and then you can put your feet up on here and pedal, or push on your feet to build strength here. And you can see even here's a nice view. This is the entrance to the hospital here that you can see through the window. Um, and that's a view out the window again from the gym. This is on the second floor. Again, the second floor is the gym. Third and fourth were rooms, and they looked pretty much identical. So I took shots of the fourth floor. Zero gravity machine. Again, the strap in here. You walk here, work on your footwork. Nice modern parallel bar. The same steps like they had at St. Francis. So all in all, like a lot of the same. I mean, this place, Alta has a lot more new machines available to them. It's a huge gym, but I think that they had this whole hallway of wheelchairs. But I think the St. Francis place had all the devices they needed to do therapy there. I seem to be very effective, and doctors right on the floor. From neuropsychology, another part of the gym that I didn't actually even see the first time around, so I took some more pictures. So it's just a really huge floor. It's almost the entire second floor is all gym work there. And then just some, you can see some nice modern artwork there on the walls, just clean hallways and so forth. And then you can see that even the hospital directory is in English, Spanish, and Chinese here. There's some of the language here I'm not really totally sure about here, but the fact that every sign is in Chinese is a good sign. Alrighty, so that's my recap of everything that happened there, and I'm sticking with my story.